Are you creating clients or are you waiting for clients? Hi there, my name is Bob Seebohar. I am a sport dietitian, the owner of Energy Performance, and have been in business for over a quarter of a century now. And this video today I want to share with you is basically on the whole, how are you acquiring clients, right? And I'm not talking about the logistics just yet. That'll be a future video, but I want to talk about this whole waiting versus creating. Okay, so waiting, let's get that over with because that's the easy part. If you're a nutrition professional and you're just kind of sitting there waiting for clients, i.e., you're waiting for a referral system to kick in, listen, sometimes referral systems are fine, but they are not predictable, right? So you can never say, oh, I'm going to have 10 referrals this month or 20 referrals, whatever it is, right? So that is the waiting. You're kind of just on the deck, just waiting. You're just kind of spiraling around. Maybe you're kind of just floating around, just waiting for your connections to send you business. Okay, now I'm not going to discount the power of referrals because it is powerful, but again, it's not predictable and it's not systematic, right? So let's talk about creating clients. Now, this is what's interesting. If you think about it, like really think about it, as a nutrition professional, as a health professional, what are we doing? Well, yeah, we're trying to change people's lives through improving nutrition and health and all these metrics. But what we're really doing is trying to change behavior, are we not? And if you subscribe to that, which you should, because all nutrition professionals should be emphasizing how do we improve someone's progress and process through improving behavior change, right? We have to actually use behavior change strategies. So one of the more popular ones that I've used for over a quarter century is called the stages of change. And I'm sure you're familiar with it. There are a few stages that people go through when they are trying to make a change, right? So these stages are basically pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. And there is a relapse part of this too, right? But what I'm trying to describe here is that creating clients is very similar to how we take clients through a behavior change. Here's what I'm talking about. If you associate the pre-contemplation stage of the stages of change, and this is where someone does not know that they need to do anything different. Maybe they don't know they need to lose weight or want to lose weight or need to change a health marker or whatever. They have no idea. It's not even a thought in their head. Well, when we go to the marketing side of creating clients, it's the same thing. These clients are problem unaware, right? Now, the problem you have a solution to, but because they're unaware of that problem, they don't know what solutions are there, right? So think about that. Now, what's the next stage in the stages of change? Contemplation. That is when someone is like, you know what? I'm changing behavior, I'm working with Bob. This is great. Or I'm starting to work with Bob. I'm contemplating. I don't know if I want to work with him yet. Maybe people have told me great things. Maybe your referral system's kicking in on the side, right? But these are the people like, okay, maybe there's something there that I need to change or work on. Well, on the marketing side of creating clients, these are the problem aware. So now they're actually aware of something that they want to fix, want to change, want to do in their life, right? So now what are they going to do? Now they're going to start looking for solutions of which you provide solutions, right? And this comes back to, you can look at the video that I did, previous video on the low value versus high value content, right? But if you think about this, right, just one more example, the next stage of change is preparation, right? So when someone's preparing to make a change, they're doing stuff, right? Maybe they're starting to like find some more education. Maybe they're starting to compare people, health professionals, nutrition professionals. But on the marketing side, they are now preparing to hire someone. How do they hire someone? Well, it's either by word of mouth, that's the referral system, which is only like 5% or less. But what else are they doing? Not only are they going to their friends, family, coworkers, whomever, and saying, "Hey, do you know anyone?" Right? They're also looking around social media and the internet. So let me position this to you. Your goal is to get that problem unaware client, that's your cold audience. They don't know about you, right? So they're unaware of a problem, to get them through to the problem aware, to get them through to they're preparing by choosing someone to work with. How do you do that as a nutrition professional? You provide this very, very structured process of content education. So, for example, maybe because again, let me actually go back. You were trying to progress them, right? So, your content should actually progress to the point of where they can jump in at any time based on where they're at in their stage of change or in their system of trying to decide what to do, when to do, and who to do it with, right? So your content, you should have a content system. So maybe you start off with some like social media post, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever you're on, right? And just these like little posts. Those are the ones to get people's attention, not trust, not delivering a lot of education. It's just attention. So it could be a funny video, could be an educational video, could be you in the grocery store, could be you doing something in your kitchen, whatever it is, right? Giving a presentation. That is going to hit your problem unaware people because all of a sudden they're going to see you and be like, oh, well, that's interesting. The problem aware people are going to be like, oh, wait a second, this is what I need. Like he or she is talking my language now, right? So the first place you want to start on your content process or journey is just basic social media, get attention, right? And then it's to the next level. What you're going to try to do is create more valuable content. So now this is more newsletter based, right? Could be video also. I say newsletter, it could be print, it could be video. I know a lot of different nutrition professionals have different ways of doing it. Choose one that you really enjoy, right? I actually do both. I do video and print text because everybody learns differently. Everyone consumes knowledge differently. So sometimes you want to do a little bit of both. But that is the second step in your content process because now you're attracting the different person, right? The person that is actually preparing to hire somebody because now they're looking at your content, which is more valuable. They're reading it, they're watching it, and maybe it's a like a half a page newsletter, or maybe it's a 2 minute video, whatever it is. And now they're associating you with value. And if you're talking about what they need to improve on, let's just talk about weight loss for as an example. If you're speaking about weight loss in this education, and that's what they want to do, they're going to associate you with that, and they're going to put you on their list of potential to hire, right? Okay, so the next thing, so we've got that kind of social media, putting out their low content, low value content. Then we've got the newsletters, which is a little bit higher content. But then you can start doing things to the next level. And the next level is our master classes. So these are absolutely free where you record yourself giving a presentation about whatever. And again, since I used the example of weight loss earlier, maybe it's about weight loss and you do a 45-minute masterclass on it. And listen, masterclasses have to be high value content. Don't waste your time and try to sell a bunch of stuff. Give them high value content. Show them how to do it. Listen, not many people are going to be able to do it on their own, but they're going to appreciate you giving that information to them so they can try it. In the end, they will come to you, right? Because not many people are successful, especially with weight loss, right? But in that masterclass, you want to give them all the resources you can. Make it as high value content as possible so they start associating you with that high value. Okay. And at the end of the masterclass, certainly you can say, hey, if you want more information on my nutrition services, contact me at so and so and so and so. And then that's how you open the door for them actually coming in to your process, to your business, essentially, right? Okay. So then we got the masterclass. Then the next thing could be ebooks. Ebooks are simple, high value, where now you're going up in the echelon of importance, but again, matching where they are in their system of changing something. So now in an ebook, again, that's kind of a text version of a masterclass, if you will. So again, on the weight loss example, you do a masterclass on how to lose weight effectively, and then you produce an ebook that is kind of a spin-off of that masterclass. And now you get to write a little bit more. And just by the way, there's going to be another video on this, but listen, ebooks are great ways to add revenue streams to your business. Just as an aside, I'm not going to talk about that right now, but doing this shorter ebook And there's no page length, right? You just have to be clear and succinct and have all the information in there. Listen, that sets you up for learning how to write, but it also provides another high value content piece for that potential client. What you're trying to do, if you see this, you're trying to move them through this system, right? It's not just all about new, and unfortunately, I see way too many nutrition professionals just be like, hey, I'm just going to send out a weekly newsletter and that's it. No, no, that's only hitting one part. And you need to progress them. It needs to go from low value to high value, and it needs to have different pieces. It needs to have video, it needs to have text, right? Okay, so we've got like the social media posts, we've got the newsletter, we've got the master class, we've got the ebooks. Well, what's next? Well, what's next is they've hopefully consumed a lot of your information by now, and they trust you. They value your philosophy. If they're still continuing along your content journey, now you open the doors to say, hey, by the way, I offer these nutrition services or whatever that you offer for them. So you never want to start with selling hard, right? You want to start by giving a lot of high value content and actually sometimes low value content to kind of get the ball rolling a little bit. But if you progress them through this journey, just like we progress them through a behavior change journey using the stages of change model, if you think about it like that, there are a lot of similarities there, right? So think about that in terms of your content journey. The content should be a journey. It should be a progressive process from cold, where you don't know them, you're trying to get their attention, and just adding more and more and more value until the end, where you open up your business and say, here is what I offer. Okay, hopefully that helps a little bit. Think in the process of content process, just like we think of behavior change process. Thanks for listening.